All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are starting today with movies and series trailers. Have you seen, I think, did you and I have seen a trailer for this before, right? It was you that I did the one where we saw this before. Have you seen this right here?
I've seen this,
This is for a show.
There's only one episode that I've ever seen of this show. Yeah.
So every season is a different story, and they're all connected. My understanding from what I've seen, I haven't seen all of them. I started the second season, and I didn't finish the second season. But for the first and the second season, they're connected by there's a symbol that is related to an organization, and so they're connected by this organization of bad guys. But every season is actually its own separate story of a different thing happening, and we're going to get into it. I don't want to spoil it for everybody on Twitch. So now this is the newest season, and it's got some new actors. The first season, I think people have all said that the first season was just absolutely the best, and it blew me away. It was really nice, really great. Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey on screen together was really cool.
Yeah.
So let's check it out.
Alexander Daddario was the only one that mattered.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for The Action Pack Needs You. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. True Detective. Night Country. Official trailer, Max. Coming at us from HBO Max, or now known as Max, but it's always going to be HBO Max. How far would you go to find the answers? Oh, we did like the video. How far would you go to find the answers? HBO original series True Detective Night Country starring Jodie Foster and Callie Reese premieres January 14th on Max. So in the first season, it's a murderer who is he's a serial killer, and they chase him for years and years. Different things happen, and he has this symbol that he leaves places. And then they eventually catch him. Now, the symbol, they allude to, they never outright confirm, but they basically, they say, like, he's part of a cult or something related to the symbol. And then in the second season, you see the symbol again, and I believe you see it in all of the seasons. And so my understanding is that all of these people who are serial killers or these people that they catch and stuff, it's all related to a cult, and I don't know where they're going. None of these series actually touch. Like, none of the actors touch. None of the people are. And I'm not sure about any mentions or anything. But it all just kind of seems. It seems like at some point they're going to have this great they have a great opportunity to do these series as long as they want, actually, because it's just every season is a new killer with two new, like a new team of detectives trying to catch them. Okay. Yeah. So then, at some point though, they let's say that they went on and they did 10 seasons, and then the 11th season is a bunch of them come together and try to take down the cult.
The cult itself, yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right. So yeah, I'm excited. I honestly, like I said, I stopped watching after because it was like there were 3 seasons at the time, and there was season 2. I watched season 1. I didn't watch season 2, but it's continued on. So I've got to go back and finish this. Excuse me, got to go back and finish this show. But otherwise, any thoughts on it before we get started?
No, with everybody, I've heard people talk about it. They say they enjoy it, so it'll probably be pretty good watch.
Yeah. All right, well, let's let's check it out. We've got a 2-minute and 36-second trailer. Are you ready?
Always ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go.
The night country takes us one by one.
What happened in the last case you worked with Navarro?
That was good. Until it wasn't.
What the heck?
We were too late.
Nice.
There was nothing we could do. I'm working on this new case. A missing scientist. Found on the edge of the villages.
Okay.
Solid. What do you want? It's been 6 years. Why are you here? Because you both know what really happened. You need my help. I've seen that before. Years ago. Fine.
That's the symbol, by the way.
Yeah, I got you. So is it that symbol's like that identifies the cult?
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Or it might be one of the symbols of the cult, like, because I think that this has to do with, this has to do with some Inuit, like a swirl like this. They're all over.
Yeah.
I mean, Legacy of Kain has a swirl in it.
Okay.
Like this, which is a video game. But this is one of the things that they have in the cult. Actually, let me just look this up. Because if I go True Detective, symbol. Yeah, this symbol, this is from season 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it could be. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's like a Native American thing explicitly, but it might be that the cult takes this particular symbol, even and the Native Americans also use it for one thing. There's probably a bunch of people that use it. I mean, the swastika is used by Native Americans and Indian.
Yeah.
People from India, not American Indians, but like Indian stuff. Yeah. I just want to point out to you while we're sitting here looking at this. I'm not a police officer, but we are both, I'm a veteran, and you've been in the military. Let me see. Look at this.
What do you want?
What is with...
6 years. Why are you here?
What is with
both
this?
know what really happened.
Do you see that? She has holes in the sides of her mouth.
Yeah, the dimple piercings.
Do you think that the police would allow that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I hope that nobody ever slips a magnet into her drink. Just kidding. I'm sure. So you have. I'm sure it's fine, but it's just. I don't get where. Do people actually look at that and go yeah? Yeah, you know what?
It depends. Like I'm sure every precinct, which there's.
No, I'm talking about men. No. I'm talking about men. Like, how many men have you ever met that thought to themselves, have ever looked at a woman and said, Man, she's really good looking, but if only her fingernails were like 6 inches longer. You know, with women with these fingernails that are like this, or like,
Yeah.
man, she would be good looking if her eyelashes were like 4 times as long as they are right now. You got these women with the,
Yeah.
or you know what I really want? You know, my perfect dream woman is like a perfect hourglass shape. You know, large, you know, okay, breasts and all this stuff, and shaved eyebrows that are then penciled in. You know what I really want? I want a lady who, every time that she goes to drink a glass of water, I can watch and see if she leaks out of the holes in the side of her mouth that she has pierced. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I'm sure that she's a nice lady and everything. I just don't get the look. That's all. So if you like the look, that's fine. I'm not trying to get on anybody that likes the look, but so this is clearly though. So this is like Sigourney Weaver, not Sigourney Weaver. My God,
Jodie Foster.
who is Jodie Foster? Yeah, I literally just said her name before. Jodie Foster is kind of like the older, more experienced lady here, and then you have this younger, her younger partner, and it looks like they said here as she was sitting on the desk, it's been 6 years. Why are you here? It looks like they worked together, and then something happened, and then she left and went to a different department, and then
Yeah.
she came back after this something happened. So it looks like they kind of came back together and are trying to tackle this case. So let's continue on here with the
Fine. I'm just gonna do this one thing. Work together to close this case. And that's it for the two of us. It is. So, you
Yeah.
went in, we're what? Burnt eyeballs, self-inflicted wounds. Those men died before they froze.
Okay.
What the? Get out of here, now!
You okay?
She's not good with people she cares about. What are we missing here?
With someone out there on the ice with him?
The night country. It takes us one
So
by one. This isn't gonna be good.
okay.
I'm thinking stuff. Bad stuff. I know. I feel it too.
So I'm just gonna tell you we're 1 minute and 44 in. I don't remember. I think it was other Mike I did the trailer review with last time. Trailer reaction with last time. And this hasn't really revealed anything explicitly new yet. This is just kind of a remix. There's some different characters and stuff in here, but it hasn't revealed anything about them yet. So hopefully we'll see something interesting here. Let's see.
I guess you're thinking the worst part is done. It's not.
Okay, what's this?
Finish what you started.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is that? Is that Mrs. Dursley? Is that Petunia Dursley?
Who's that?
Doesn't that look like the lady? Let me see.
Oh, it does.
Fiona Shaw. Let me see. Fiona Shaw. True Detective. Oh my God. That is.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, that is who that is. Aunt Petunia. This is her. You know what this is? This is that cut scene from the Harry Potter movies right here.
What you started.
Finish what you started, Harry. Because there's a cut scene from the Harry Potter movies where they have a heartfelt moment and she's nice to him and says, "Actually, I was mean to you all those years and stuff, but I really loved my sister."
Yeah.
And and it was just hard. And so, like, go get Voldemort. Get that bastard. Anyway, yeah. just a second. While Jodie Foster is taking a dip in the water here. So there are, what was it here? There are zombie people now in True Detective?
No, I'm guessing that has to be a dream. Has to be a dream.
Like a dream or an illusion or something. You know,
yeah. Hallucination.
Or, yeah. Okay. Okay. January 14th. I gotta start. Yeah, I gotta start watching this. I think that my wife would actually like to watch this as something. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
It looks good. Like, yeah, I need to start watching it too now.
Yeah. So it didn't really reveal anything new in the first trailer that we saw. There was some caves, like under ice, like underground, but they're like all iced caves.
Yeah.
And you know, just some different stuff, but basically it's the same idea here, not really revealing anything new or anything, which is not bad. It's just bringing us along with a new you know, trailer. So excuse me. It's a really good. So I mean, the first season was really good. Other stuff came out and different things were happening when. This is my only question. This is going to be the big question for me as we go through the series, is that there's a scene here, right here. This is in a local ice rink.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of bodies there. So then immediately, yeah, you see it in the first trailer. It's like maybe like 10 or 15 bodies or something. And so in the first trailer, so immediately my question is, how do you kill a bunch of people? Okay, I get how you do that, and I get how you freeze them, and I get how you build them into a sculpture of some kind. But how do you then take that, load it into the back of a large truck or something, and then take that to the public ice rink and unload it without being seen? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that actually like is a big part of the mystery here when you're gonna see this. Yeah. So I'm interested in that. That's like the big thing that has me, is that I want to know the answer to that mystery there. So yeah, I'm excited for this. This looks really cool. I'm gonna have to catch up so I can watch it too. So otherwise, yeah, let's check out the comment section, see what other people have to say. Please be even just half as good as season 1 and we'll be happy. I will say, as I was watching season 2, I didn't think it was as good as season 1, so that's kind of one of the reasons I backed off. Yeah. But I think that it's worth watching. I mean, it's still something so like interesting to worth watching. Maybe the ending also picks up as well. So I always had the assumption that the first case was far from closed. The Tuttles being the only ones involved in what happened was something that seemed far-fetched to me, considering all the covering up that was going on. The boys just took the win of hopefully taking out what seemed to be the ringleaders. Also, gotta say, I'm excited for a return to cosmic horror. The Tuttles they're in the first season. They're part of this group. They don't actually tie anybody to the cult. They just, it's like they find evidence of the cult, they find some video of the cult, and then and then separate from that, you know, and they know that the murders are related to the cult, but then separate from that, they find a bunch of evidence to these two people, and then they you know, get them. Okay, so the trailer gives off psychological horror vibes. Can't wait. No actor in this world plays a detective better than legendary Jodie Foster. Okay, I don't know if I would say that no actor plays better, but she is a legendary actor and she does play a very good detective, so that's awesome. Just the setting is so unsettling all by itself. Always been fascinated by Alaska. Can you imagine the darkness in the winter and extreme isolation? Yeah. I've been married for 8 years. So, yes, I can imagine. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so people look excited. Yeah. People look excited for this, so make sure to go and Make sure to go check it out, guys. If you've seen the other seasons, go check it out. If you haven't seen... If you haven't seen the others... Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those fake things.
Oh.
It's a fake trailer. I hate these too because they try to make the thumbnail look real, and then you're like, oh, is there a new trailer?
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you haven't seen the new seasons, the newer seasons, go check them out. Catch up so you can get this one on January 14th. Otherwise, if you have seen them, hey, January 14th, guys. Otherwise, let's move forward on to the next one here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.